What is happening, folks? Sebastian Quick here, welcoming you back to the Quick and our playthrough of Windrose. Alright, so, trying to figure out where we left off here. Looks like... Oh, we've been doing some smelting. Nice. Oh, we're doing some kilning as well. What is this called? Charcoaling? I don't know. Baking. Baking and making. We can make more. Let's make some more copper while we're here. Let's make them max it out at 8. Get that going. Alright, let's see. Okay. Alright, we are starting to fill up our capacity here. We're going to have to upgrade. And it's occurred to me that we do not yet have a proper abode. We have this little collection of benches here and a roof for minimal protection from the elements. I'm gonna have to make a little house here soon. Let's see what. Okay, so we've gotten through the tutorial. Let's see, where do we want to go next? There's our mines. We've got a couple of points of interest up here. We're looking good for potion. Health potions are good. Bandages, food. I think we're all in pretty good shape there. Alright, well let's go ahead and let's swing up this way. Maybe stop and do a little mining on our way and check out these undiscovered places up here. Exciting. Oh, one thing I wanted to check. Have we... We have not. Alright, we've got to... Here, let me get out of the woods here, just in case something comes along. We've got to distribute some points here. So, the way this works is each of your different weapon types has... Let's do making this... Okay. So, for instance, the saber is a agility weapon. I think the rabbit's agility. The club is a strength weapon. There's another... the rapier is a... what's the other one? Precision weapon. So, if you want to kind of specialize in one of those weapon types, you would, pump points in one of these first three. Mastery is critical hit, which is never a bad thing. And the last two, vitality is health, and endurance is stamina. Now, I try to avoid, unless I'm really going to go heavy, unless I really know that I want to specialize in a weapon type, I try to avoid that because then I feel like that locks me into, a weapon type. So if a really nice weapon comes along that is not in my specialty, then I have to make the decision, do I, which do I do? So I generally avoid like the first three excuse me. And I mean, crit, again, always good, but I find that battling enemies in this game is really a matter of making sure you don't die. And the best ways of not dying are increasing your health and increasing your endurance, which allows you to do more. It says there, dashing, jumping, and sprinting. Especially dashing. I tend to do quite a bit of dashing in combat. So what I'm going to do here, I have 3 points. I'm going to put 1 in vitality to increase health, and I'm going to put 2 in endurance. So, little minimal change there, but I should have gotten a decent increase to endurance. And I have some talents here. So, slash damage, dash and jump action contained. That's not bad. Again, increases stamina, or actually decreases consumption, which is good. Critical hit with one-handed melee. Again, not bad. Crit is good, but it's locked into a particular weapon type. Again, weapon type, crude, I think, is same as kind of crush damage. This, I don't fully understand what this does. Your attacks are 50% more effective at converting temporal health into health. I have an idea what that means, but I don't really know. Next time we get into some combat, I'm gonna make a guess on this one. Your attacks are 50% more effective in converting temporal health into health. Yeah, that's a little vague. Execution is aim. Well, let's just go through here. Guns, pierce damage, critical. Yeah. So this is kind of the tanky tree. Increases melee damage resistance. Again, the temporal health increases temporal health gain when taking damage. That's still a little vague. And grants additional stamina. Again, stamina is a good thing. I'm just going to go with this. Increases stamina and confirm. And now, you can see I actually have 4. I should have made a note of it before, but before these changes, I only had 3 little wedges there. Now I have 4, so now I can dash more. So that should be good. Alright, where was I going here? Oh, I'm going the right way. Alright, let's... Ooh, a sow. Let's see... Okay, so... oh, I haven't taken it... Oh, I also haven't eaten. I should do that before too much longer. Alright, I didn't take a hit there, so I can't comment on the temporal health thing. Let's eat. That's better. Let's see, did I get... No. Okay. I don't think either of these... See, this one is... Oh, agility and vitality, so that gives me extra health. In addition to the extra health. Extra health. Okay, so... What are we doing here? We are going north. South. Oop. Not dead yet. There we are. Alright. We'll be able to do some upgrading of our armor soon. Oh, over here we have some sweet potatoes. Alright, usually are some boar... Yeah, there's one right there. Usually some boar kicking around here. Get his attention. I think I might have taken out the sow. There we go. Oh, I took a hit. Okay, so look on my health bar. Look at my health bar up there. See? Oh, it went away. Sometimes the combat is just annoying. If I take damage again, you'll see that there are 2 different shades of red. One is kind of faded. I'm guessing that temporal health is the kind of the faded one. And there's an opportunity to get some of that back. Don't know. There we go. Okay. Alright, get some of these sweet potatoes. We can cook up some tasty victuals. Alright, you know what? I'm going to mark this. Because these do respawn. So... we will just call this sweets. Apply. It's fine. Alright, should we stop on the way or on the way back? Let's stop on the way back, just in case we get... We can always come back here, but I don't want to have to go back and pick up good stuff. Okay, so this is the way we want to go. Yeah, we'll come back. All right, back on the beach. I should. Oh, a couple of sows up there. Take any opportunity I can to get some hide. Oh, both coming after me. Oh, okay, so see that faded. I don't know under what circumstance you can regain that. Ah, I gotta be careful. Whoa. Fighting two is tricky because you lose the ability to time. I don't want to die to a sow. That would be embarrassing. Combat definitely takes getting used to, but once you do get used to it, it's really not that hard. There are a couple of exceptions for a couple of particular enemies, but yeah, it's not that hard. I've seen some other video. Oh, dodos. Dodos are a little annoying. They're not as easy as you might think. Oh, interesting. I've never come across one of these little I've never come across one of these little outposts populated by dodos. They're almost always populated by boar. This will be fun. Oh, coming right down. So you just have to see, you just have to get their timing down. Ah, did not get the timing down there. Alright, again, I need to be careful here. There we go. Alright, we will bandage up. That was the, oh, hello. That was the only azure one I saw. I saw some other regular dodos. I wouldn't be surprised if there's another one here somewhere, but for the moment... Oh, out of stamina. There we go. Just realized I don't have a rested bonus. Probably a result of me not having a proper little house there. Alright, take a look around here. Let's not assume that all the baddies are gone. So, we have two items to find here. Do I have a shovel? I don't think I need a shovel. I think I need one of these. Nothing in there, I guess. Okay, here's one. Ancient container. Clay vase. Great. Not one. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, there are a couple of dodos over there. Two of them. That could be trouble. I got the attention of both of them. One. We'd like to do one at a time. Usually with boars, that's pretty easy to do. Let's see. Oh, boar and a sow. Okay, we got one. Okay, this is just a regular. The other one I think was starred, so that's why he was a little more difficult. Ah. Worked out pretty well. Okay. Not too bad. Alright, we still haven't discovered Oh, there's one right there, I think. Alright, where's that other one? It's over there. Get these. Alright, he's coming. He's a-coming. Ah. Was not paying attention there. Okay, I think that's all of them. Alright, the other item is down here. Excuse me. Oh, I can't drop, I need to enter. Alright. Now, as I recall... So the trick here will be... I think I got them both. Luckily we got a couple more health potions up there. We're probably going to need them. Excuse me. Ooh. You coming? Are you coming? Maybe I only got one. Oh. Ah. That other one's going to sneak up on me, I just know it. Okay. Alright, we're good. Ah, one too many swings. Got greedy. My reach is always a little bit shorter than I think it should be. Alright, I got him that time. Wait for him to take a swing. Ah, he went further than I thought he would. Alright, there we go. Alright, we will bandage again. What does that mean? No available inventory slots. That's weird. Am I full? I am full. Alright, we can drop that. Bone be excuse me. Let's see, nothing in there. Why can I not? Okay. Alright, we're gonna have to clear out one more spot. I'm gonna dump these. Alright. Not is that, are those the seeds? Oh, that's the wood, okay. I'm not sure that farming is available in the demo, so I'm not sure I'm going to need those seeds. And even if I do need seeds, even if I do need seeds, I'm not sure I need shrubbery seeds. So I think we can lose those. All right, finished. All right. Well, I'm glad we did not mine first because we ended up using up all of our inventory. So. I think we should head back. Southwestish. Right, southwestish? Yeah. Alright, we're gonna have to be careful of drowned on the beach, and also those crab things. Watch those guys as well. Again, any one of these is not that big of a deal. Even though that guy's got a decent sized health bar there, But when you have to start taking on multiple opponents, that's when it becomes a bit more of a deal. This timing is just tricky. Alright, we are coming close. There we are. Oh no, there we go. There's our rested bonus. Oh, that's right, we're just a level 1, so that's not going to last very long. Alright, we may have to do something about that sooner than later. Alright. So... posit a few things here. Food basket. And... miscellaneous. I don't have a miscellaneous... chest thing, container. I can dump it over here for now. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm doing here. Sure what that's for. Okay, I think that's... what am I currently wearing? 4 vitality, 4 endurance. Alright, so I have a choice of whether or not I want to... Actually, let's first check this so we can learn some new things to make here, but I wanted to take a look at character. Let's toggle screen here. So vitality is currently 10, and that gives us 864 health. Endurance is 2. We get 179 stamina. So actually, let's take a look at this. 179 stamina. So if we swap out this here, hit points have gone down, but okay, 198. It was 170 something, right? Right, not a huge difference. I think I'm gonna go back to the vitality necklace for now. Put that in just for later. All right. Yeah, our food buff, one of our food buffs just ran out. How are we doing for... oh, we've got a good bit of plant fiber. Well, maybe I should take a moment to make myself a little hut. You know what I've been wondering, which I haven't done? I wonder... this pre-built thing. Oh, I need 240 plant fiber. I need... let's give that a shot. I have not messed around with that, so we just need to get not too much more. Another 60 or so plant fiber. Should be a pretty quick... doesn't matter. Cutting a swath through the underbrush here. Oop, missed one. Alright, we are getting close. I don't want to use everything, so let me grab, we're going to grab a little extra. 633. That, I think that's about what we need, but like I said, I'm going to grab a little extra here. Okay, 100, that's fine for now. We'll collect a little bit on the way back, but we can head back now and do one of these pre-built doohickeys. No fiber left behind. Alright, we're in good shape, 103. That's like twice what we needed. Alright, now let's take a look at pre-built structures. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, where should I put this? Oh, a little hard to... I could. Should I tuck it up here amongst the trees a little bit? Here, I'm gonna take this down and then see if I can tuck it up in here. Alright. Now, let's see. Alright. Interesting. Alright, we're gonna have to build on these stairs here. Stairs and fences. Question is, which one is this? I think that's the right one, right? Okay. Alright. Not too bad. So what he could do, well, if I took that tree out there and gathered, well, a boatload more fiber, I could build a second one right next to it. I wonder if it would snap right on there. That would be cool. But this is a good start. Let's take, actually I could probably do it on this side without taking out another tree. Alright, well, regardless. Alright, let's start the process of moving stuff in there. I think I'll have enough room. Enough room to start, anyway. Oop. Okay, grab that, that, and that. One thing I want to do is a little lighting in here. Decorations, I believe. Alright, let's do a... Ooh, put that right above the door. I gotta turn it around. Yeah. Looks good. Don't need a lot of light. Okay, now we were talking about possibly building on that side, so let's start over here, and let's do our workbench over here. Okay. And clothing, well, excuse me. I need some chests as well. Let's do that. Let's do a proper chest here. Maybe a barrel. Maybe I'll do a barrel here. Alright, okay, this should be fine. Do you want a barrel, or want to do a... I could also do... So these three require nails. This is all rope and coarse fabric. That seems... Let's do... I like the barrel. Or chest. It's really just aesthetics at this point. Let's do a chest, actually. They're all the same. Okay. Now, let's do our armor and clothing. And I'm wondering if I can put another... Yeah, I can put this in the corner over here for some more storage, or I could do another... I think the crate over here in the corner is a good look. And let's do our weapons. Like so. It's fine. Alright. I like. Alright, how are we doing? Oh, we're doing fine for space here. We'll move this over. Let's do that. Actually, let's do this. Let's grab this stuff. I think I can... Oop, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Take all? Yeah, almost. Stuff in here for now. Go grab. Alright, now I'm gonna break all this stuff down. Well, yeah, break. All these. Okay, the other thing I was thinking about is, what if we put a Let's think about putting a little bed here in the corner. Where am I? Oh, storage and beds. Add the decoration, and the reason I'm doing this is because I'm now going to put just a simple little storage here for like a foot locker, and put... I'm gonna put this stuff. Gotta do that right now. Nope. Alright, in this chest I want to put materials just like so. In this one, I'm gonna put miscellaneous and gear. Okay, we can leave that for now. I will move that eventually, but I think that's a good start. Okay, I'm gonna grab these. That stuff stays, that goes. Right, put seeds in here, just for a little variety. Alright, still 87, that's good. We're doing good on our other stuff. Alright, let's do a little decoration here. Increase our comfort level. Currently only 3. We can bump that up pretty easily. Alright, let's put inside, let's do a little shelf. We'll put the shelf maybe right here. Nope. And maybe a little wardrobe over here in the corner. Okay, do a shelf, wardrobe. We can put a canopy over our door here. Just gonna turn it around. Look at that. Nice. Keep the rain off our heads as we try to get in. Canopy, wardrobe. We have lighting. We did shelves. Table and seating. I'm gonna do those outside since it's already getting a little cramped in here. Let's put. We can do these outside of. Oh, shell decoration. I don't. Yeah, we need to gather some shells. We haven't done that yet, and we got some. All right, let's head outside and do a little bit. So, let's a little round table maybe. Put that. Oh, you know what I was thinking I would do? What if I... This is taking longer. This always takes longer than I think it's going to. Was thinking... Can I... trying to remove that little... Yeah, that right there. Okay. I was thinking I'd make myself a little porch here. So, let's go to floors and walls, foundations. Go a little off to the side. Why not? Alright, so now I will need stairs and fences. So this is 26. Okay, we need to... We got some decent elevation here. Alright, I think this is good for now. Close the door. Alright, Now, let's get back to our decorating. We're going to put a little round table here. Maybe right here, and a little bench. Seating. Alright, let's do basket of peppers. Stand with peppers. Let's put some peppers here for a little snack. And a little mug. So our comfort level's up to 10, which is nice. Alright, we have done most of these now. We still need these last three. We need rope for most of these. Ooh, rum bottle. Put up some rum bottle here next to our table in case we need to refill our drink. Like it. All right, let's go ahead. I mean, we're doing it. Let's just go ahead and finish this off. Gather some shells. I think we need 7 of these Triton's horns. Another 1, 2. In other news, you may have heard me speak recently about a new game that's coming out called Lay of the Land. Came out today, actually. And a couple of interesting things. So, I don't know if anybody's had a chance to look at it, but it's voxel based, but the voxels are very small. So apparently the system requirements are a little heftier than you might think for a voxel-based game. It's not Minecraft. It's obviously Minecraft is a very low impact game. You can play it on just about anything. You can probably play it on your stove. But yeah, Lay of the Land has very small pixels. It's got some physics-based stuff, so it has significantly higher system requirements. My system, I'm sure my system can handle it. I'm not too concerned about that aspect of it. But it sounds like it's decently optimized, so I'm not too concerned. But one thing that I found a bit odd was like I said, it released today. It released into full release. It's not an early access game, and I'm trying to wrap my head around why the developer would do that. I mean, early access is kind of the way things... Whoop, one right down there. Kind of the way things work these days, and my understanding is that this is a solo dev project, so it would certainly be understandable why he would go with like an early access release. But he's decided to go full release, and honestly that has me a little bit worried. I'm wondering if this is just like get it out in full release and then just basically like stop supporting. You typically you would only go full release if you didn't have a lot more work that you were going to do on the game. And my understanding is it's still actually it's pretty bare bones. I mean, that's kind of the point. It's a sandbox game, I understand, but yeah, it sounds like reviews that I've seen indicate that there's still work that needs to be done on it. So I'm just a little concerned. It's not an expensive game. It's $20 regular price, and on release, I think it's a 10% discount, so it's like $18. So It's not expensive, but I think I'm going to give it a little more time to see maybe a little bit more in the way of reviews and what maybe, you know, hear what the developer has plans for the game. So yeah, I'm gonna wait on that one a little bit. I'm having a good time with both Windrose and Everwind, and there is actually another game coming out in a few days that I'm also looking forward to. I tried a demo. It's a game called Oceaneers, so looking forward to that as well. Had a good time with the demo. A couple of things about the demo that I didn't care for. Not sure if anybody has tried that out. I'm also not sure if I'm going to do any videos on Oceaneers. It's a survival crafter, but it's got a very different kind of art style. It's third person. You control a collection of survivors on a kind of like a desert isle type thing, and I mean it's fun. It's got a very interesting loop in terms of exploring, gathering resources, but I'm not sure how well that would translate to like watching. I'm not sure I'd actually want to watch somebody play Oceaneers, so I might just release a video, see how it goes. Like I said, it is a fun game, but we'll see. Alright, anyway, losing track here. So now we can do some shell decorations here. And that is ugly. Kind of nice. I like this one. Let's do this one. Okay, that is a... Where does this one want to go? Oh, I see. Okay, it is kind of a one-way dealio. So I'm going to put that... Oh. Okay, so this one goes the other way. Let's do this one. Put it right by the window. Yeah. Alright, we are up to comfort level 12. We did what's the we haven't done the pier decorations yet. I wonder if I actually really need a pier for that. We need rope. We can do this outside. Whoop, no. Maybe put it over here if we can. We can place it. Does it give us? It does. Okay. We've gone from a comfort level of 3 to a comfort level of 13, so that is a nice bump. We'll take that. This is looking a little crowded over here. Do I want to move that? I'll leave it for now. Alright, let's take a look. Alright. Yeah, not bad. I like it. Small, but, you know, cozy. That's what I'm going to put on the real estate listing. Cozy. Alright. Oh, I'm going to do this. Alright, so now my revival point is actually the bed. I can actually take this down now. I no longer need this little tent out here. Recover. Resources. Alright, eventually I'm going to move these as well. They're a little further. I can move them up a little closer to my house here. And probably leave the... I don't really move the bonfire, but I can move the cooking stuff. A little more convenient. But that is a good start. I like it. Alright, let's see. We've got one more undiscovered place up here. I think we have time to check that out. We're gonna have to eat. How's our... Yeah, let's get rid of our... Clear out our inventory here. Ooh, I got 3 pearls out of 3 clamshells, or whatever these are. Where am I putting... Stone rope and ammo. Let's put this down in the gear section. Alright, let's see. Do we want to do any upgrades? We want to upgrade our armor. So we can do some upgrades here. We are baseline. Upgrade, we can do that. Don't have any workers. What about weapons? Okay, saber. Alright, one of our foods, let's upgrade. Yeah, let's upgrade our saber here. Just do one. It's fine. That is fine. Alright, where are we going? Alright, so basically north. Basically north. Alright, let's eat. That's a disturbing eating animation. Very angry. Angry eating. Hangry. Alright, keep an eye out for opportunities for resources. I think, yeah. We got this stuff last... Oh, we didn't get that last time. Oh, you know what? Let's let's get a few copper while we're here. Alright. They change it so that you don't have to just keep clicking this, and you can just do a held click and it keeps swinging. That would be very useful. Alright, I don't know what our rusted bonus... I don't know what the rusted bonus timer was before we upgraded, but it was certainly nowhere close to like 20 minutes, or whatever it is now. 21 minutes. So, we will not be losing that anytime soon. Oh. Proper copper. Yeah. Just have to teach myself not to just swing, swing, swing. Just take a pause. If you just take a pause for a second, it comes right back. Like after you break them apart like that, just pause for like a second. That way you don't run out. I think there's a penalty for completely running out of stamina. It takes longer to recover. Which is not unusual. Alright, let's do a couple more swings here. I don't want to fill up my inventory completely with this. Alright, I think we got all of this little vein anyway. Yeah. Alright, let's scoot out. What do we end up with? Oh. Alright, I guess we're gonna head back and drop this stuff off, because we're likely going to run into more stuff. So let's let's pick up some wood on the way. We can do some more smelting. I think we're getting a little low on, well, copper. Alright, if we see a stump, I'll grab it. Is that gonna respawn? No, it's checked out. Well, that actually doesn't mean anything. Alright, we didn't run into any stumps, but I do want a little bit more wood here. Oh, nice. So, similar to Valheim, when the trees fall, they do damage either to you or to other trees. So you can get the domino effect here. That one did not work. I feel like that should have worked. Alright, I think we got some good wood. What do we get? Oh yeah, we're up to 33. Alright, so we'll cook some wood, smelt some copper. It's over here. Alright, why don't we do 25? And oh, we can grab some of the stuff. We'll grab this and put... We have plenty of room in our chest now. Oh, we're full. We can put these in here. And then I'll leave the ash out here. Okay. Take a look at that. Hey, look at you. Hanging out on the porch. I think we did here, right? Alright, wood. I'm gonna put that in the other one. I'm gonna put that in here. That goes in gear. This goes in here. Didn't mean to rhyme that. Resource. These are all resources, right? Resource, resource. Yeah. Okay, so let's put alchemy stuff in here and put these in here. Another endurance necklace. Endurance. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, I just ran out. Alright, let's refill our... See, that's when you don't have it on your action bar, you completely lose track of it. Over here. Refill. Confirm. Alright, we are good to go. Still, food buff is looking good. I did not set stuff to
improvement
smelt.
Is never linear.
Alright, let's grab that and we can do... You know, one thing I've discovered is, see how you got the little arrow there, the right left arrows? So a couple different ways. You can obviously click the button here. You can type in, but you can also, if you click and you hold and move left right, it moves it up like that. That's kind of cool. I like that. I kind of like that. I don't remember seeing that in any other game. I would be very interested in hearing anybody else's impressions of Lay of the Land, if you've checked it out. Feel free to drop a comment. Also be interested in hearing if folks have heard or seen or played Oceaneers and would be interested in watching me play. I am definitely having a lot of fun with Windrose, so I think I'll be playing more of that. Be really interested in seeing where they take it. One thing I've discovered with Windrose is that, not unlike Valheim, the game has trouble with hitboxes and elevation change. If you are above your target, and well, if you do, especially if you do a more horizontal swing, you're going to miss your target. So something to keep in mind. I don't know, that's a kind of a downward swing. I don't know if that, say like that right there. You know, we can experiment with that, but I've had trouble with that. So, all right, we are coming up upon our next. That's interesting. Our next point of interest. Kind of left that one hanging, didn't I? Okay, so no chests. Note here. Let's see, curios. Came across a smuggler's cache on a pinch of gunpowder. Rumor has it smuggling a Henry Every. One of them says he took an Indian ship. Holds were bursting with treasure. Oh, I like the sound of this. With this first broadside, the lucky pirate shot away the mainmast and went into board. They seemed evenly matched until the Indian slipped. Henry pressed the blade to his throat, tore away the face-covering cloth, and froze, staring at a beautiful woman, a princess of the Mughal Empire. It's a nice twist. The ship's true captain was hiding in the hold. Coward. Oh. Henry had him keel-hauled, but ordered the princess and her escort left untouched. After that, Henry Avery vanished to the riches. No one saw the princess again either. So some say she threw herself into the seas. Others that she married a fortunate corsair. I'll bury the excess gear nearby beneath a tree marked with... Ah, we just saw that. Maybe I'll visit the place again one day. Okay, you know what we're going to need that we don't have? We are going to need a shovel. Do not have a shovel. Alright, so we're going to have to head... We're going to have to head back and make ourselves a shovel. All the way back down there. Alright, let's scoot over here. We'll do a little recon. Pick up some more wood. I haven't found a use for shells beyond that, those decorations. I could certainly create more decorations. It might look nice, but in terms of requirements, that's really all they're good for at this point. Alright, we're going to go due south. I could have, I suppose, created a workbench back there. I think I would have also had to create a bonfire. I'm not sure that would have worked. You have to have a certain distance from your... The bonfires have to be a certain distance apart, so I don't know if that would have worked, but we're back here. I like my little hut. I like the fact that it was really easy to build. Sometimes I feel like being really creative and building just a freeform, but having this option is pretty cool. And Let's not get off task here. Shovel. Alright, we can nothing there. Drop off a few things here. Drop off some food. Alright, how are we doing? Good. This certainly isn't unusual. Having a quick key for deposit similar is really helpful. Some games have it, a lot of games don't. It's a very nice quality of life feature. So thank you to the devs for that. Close my door. No particular reason why. All right. Let's do. Yeah, just head north. Anybody who's played the game is probably wondering why I've not spoken with Dr. Galen to progress the main story. I don't have a good reason for you. I certainly could, certainly will soon. Kind of like to do my own thing for a little bit, get my in these games, kind of just like get my bearings, get comfortable with the controls, combat, and not be like feel like I'm missing on the main story. So really nothing more than that. Once we clear off this last POI, I think we'll give him a chat him up and see what's going on. Oh, there's more sweet potatoes over here. Okay, let's get ready for a little battle here. One boar. I don't see any sows yet. I will mark this as well. All right. Sweet potatoes are very useful for a couple of advanced recipes. So good to have. Okay, here we are, right here. So let's equip our shovel and dig mode. So we gotta wait until it is guessing maybe down here. Not. Maybe it's up here, somewhere around here. I do like that. It's a good way to. It is a good way to. Harvest stuff, especially ground stuff. Okay, nothing. This is right. This is the tree. Oh, this looks promising. I like this. Or not. I should be getting something here. I'm digging all around this tree. 31 plant fiber. Oh, that's just light. Huh. Usually... Oh, there we go. Right there. Nice. Decrepit chest. Piastre. Spanish silver coin. Okay, some good stuff here. Pierce damage. Rapier of 1,000 cuts. An expensive Spanish rapier with a silver hilt. Oops. Dealing damage applies bleeding. Stacks up to 5 times. Ooh. That sounds like it could be useful. Let's try that. Plus it's blue. Rare. Alright, so it does about half the damage. A little more than half. But that stacking bleed sounds like it could be very, very useful. We'll see how that goes. Alright. So, it looks like we've uncovered all of the points of interest. So let's do a quick... Let's recon the rest of the island here. Let's do a quick run around here. Look for interesting landmarks. Bunch of clay. I think we're okay on clay for now. Ooh, let's try out our new little... Ah, I like that. So that will be very useful for kiting. Put a couple of dots on the target and then you can just run around and he'll bleed to death. Or else we lost our food buff here. That's better. We have to do a little more cooking when we get home. Alright, let's try the heavy attack. What does that do? Oh, 2. Wow, that's a big tick on that little dodo. Is he just gonna bleed out? There he goes. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. I'm gonna want to upgrade that, I think. Let's go over here. More clay. Should I mark this on the map? No, we can find clay closer. It's a good stump though. Ooh, let's try it on one of these more ornery dodos. Okay, so that's 3 stacks. That's just taking it out of him. Look at that. That almost seems like it's a little overpowered. Not that I'm complaining. What about on the sound here? Uh-oh. Alright. Oh. If I can dot them both up. Oh, yeah. Haha, I got them both. Yeah, that's pretty good. actual boar over here. Well, let's just check it out. Alright, it gets set up to 5 times, right? Yeah, 5. 150. That's huge. One more tick. Done. Man. I have officially a favorite new weapon. Alright, so the mobs respawn around these places, but the treasures don't. Ah, well. Things do, though. Right, how are we doing with our... Oh, we're doing good. We're almost all the way around. Alright, let's get this bit over here. Just because I'm that kind of guy. Alright. We have fully explored our starter island. We have found a nifty new weapon. We have built ourselves a little home with a very, very comfortable new home. So let's go back and have a little word with Dr. Galen. Ah, inventory's full. Good timing. Not really sure why I picked up that last little shell, but you know. I like my little home. There he is, just hanging. Just hanging. Oh, I don't know why I put a Triton horn in there. That does not belong in there. Nor does that, nor does that. We'll pull the seeds. We said we were going to put the seeds up in that other chest, so let's do that. They're going to go in here. Yeah. Seeds and seeds. What is this considered? This is a resource. Alright, I can go in there. Greater healing potion. Great healing potion. Ooh, 75%. I think... Ooh, bell. Oh, that's the fast travel, yep. Okay, I think I can get by with the minor healing potions for now, so I'm going to store the greater one. I'm going to store that. Don't need the bell at the moment. Alright, I'm going to want to hold on to that. Actually, you know what? I want this. I want to put that... Actually... I don't really need... I don't think I really need that. Would I... Oh, I don't have any gunpowder yet, do I? I have 10. I think I'm good with gunpowder for now. I think I'm... What I do want to do, however, is... What do I need for that? Oh. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't rebuild my sawhorse. Let's do that. That right about there. So now I should be able to... Yes, I can upgrade my... So now I have extra slots here, which is much appreciated. I don't need that. I am chock full. Ooh, speaking of chock full, let's grab this. Let's grab the miscellaneous stuff. I want to put the pearls in my gear chest. Oh, wait a minute, this is my gear chest. What am I talking about? Gear. Probably should just take this and dump it in the sea. I'm never going to use these. Or miscellaneous, that can go. Some miscellaneous. Alright, so this rest is gear. Alright, I'm going to put the miscellaneous stuff in here for now. Kind of a catch-all. Alright, let's give Dr. Galen.
I remain at your service.
Okay, I feel like we've talked like this before. How did you end up here? After the boarding, the pirates dragged me to their camp to stitch wounds and treat hangovers. Luckily, I managed to commandeer a boat and escape. Well, lucky I ran into you. Sticking together gives us a better chance. Please let me stay in your camp. Sure. Tell you everything I can. Pirate camp was... Oh, I've been drowned. First set was... Not far from Tortuga, one of the nameless islands used by runaways and smugglers. Not even on the charts, okay. Do you know anything about the markings on my body? How often do you visit the brothels? Caught all manner of things. After they threw you overboard, they put the ship to the torch. You have my condolences, Captain. Okay, not far from here I saw a few ships run aground. Some of them still look usable. Even so, managing the repairs with just the two of us will be no easy task. Miracles do happen, of course, but without a cup of coffee, I am hardly capable of them. The pirates took a lot of prisoners, not just me. We need to free them. They can help prepare a ship and get us back. Alright. I need a bigger boat. Alright, we got some new quests. And we can now call our ship. And do the whole... fast travel thing. Alright. Alright, well I think that is a good place to cut it. Pretty happy with the process, the progression we've made. Progress. Jeez, that was hard. Pretty happy with the progress we made. So, as I was saying, let me know what you think about some other games coming up. Whether you've had any experience with Lay of the Land, or Oceaneers, whether you'd be interested in watching videos about either of those. What is this sparkling over here in the distance? Plant fibers. So yeah, let me know what you think. And until next time, I will talk to you later.